The Tuesday Takedown, brought to you by Pumpkin Beer. Beer. Drink it or fuck you. What's up, everybody? Week 2 of the fantasy season is wrapping up. It's Monday night. So, for the Takedown this week, I'm thinking of just doing a brief recap of the week's action, followed by a self-takedown, if you will. I think it's no surprise that I, again, for the second year in a row, have the worst team in the league. This year is not my fault, despite what Brad says about me drafting David Johnson first. So let's get right back into the action. So starting off, we've got Neville's and Brad. A tale of who could suck less. And yes, I say that as the lowest point scorer this week. Bite me. So let's see. Brad, again, team defense, a solid effort from the Baltimore D. Jordy Nelson putting up the donut this week. A little concerning. Not sure what their deal is there. I'm not sure. I haven't been paying super close attention. But basically, Brad's defense delivers the kiss of death again. Rodgers, Queen of the North. Jordan Howard, 0.7 points. Not going to get it done. Solid effort from your defense. But overall, a very lackluster and piss-poor effort all around. Moving on, we've got Win It For Wear versus Jim Tan Landry. Jordan, huge game out of Gronk. I know that has to make you feel better after last week's 3.3 point effort. Emmanuel Sanders looking strong. I'm not a big fan of his, but he had a huge week. Ty Montgomery, wow, could be the steal of the draft with 23 points. Very nice. Way to recover from the Spencer Ware fiasco, sir. Daniel, I spoke too soon about your team last week, and I'm glad that I put you ahead of me in the power rankings. Your team rebounded nicely. Devontae Freeman had a huge game. DeMarco Murray looks like he's a bit of a concern. Turd Pryor Sr., 3 points after last week's abysmal effort. Might want to look at replacing him going forward. But overall, nice week out of both of you. It sucks that one of you had to lose. Yeah. So moving on, we've got the Farm versus Mean Green Team Gym. Tom Brady, motherfucker, 33.8 points. And not one of those passes went to Brandon Cooks. Or maybe I should say like 3 of them did. Pretty solid effort from your team across the board, Jeff. Jim, a tough day from Antonio Brown. You know, if he doesn't go off, it's kind of hard for your team to get a lot of momentum. Delaney Walker was a nice little bonus there. Hopefully he can pick it up going forward. But, yeah. Nice win, Jeff. Moving on. My favorite matchup of the week. Ping Pong is for Pussies versus You're a Mean One, Mr. Lynch. And the reason it's my favorite is because as of this moment, Chris is losing still. We're about 5 minutes left in the second quarter, and he did send a text already proclaiming victory. Was it a fatal kiss of death? I don't know. And I think I said kiss of death already once, so I don't know why I'm on the kiss of death kick. At any rate, huge week out of Michael Crabtree. Wow, that's sick. It's going to be tough to replicate that going forward. Marshawn Lynch, solid. LaShawn McCoy, tough week. For Derek, 14 points out of your kicker. Kareem Hunt, another 20-plus point week. He's averaging like 34, 32 points this season through 2 games. That's fucking sick. Doug Baldwin continues to be mediocre. At least he didn't go off for 20 right after I traded him to you. So, yeah, I'm really hoping that Golden Tate gets another 24 yards and then blows his knee out or breaks his foot, or breaks his wrist, like all of my guys. So, I hope you lose, Chris. And then we've got the annexation of Puerto Rico versus Girly Man. Derek Carr, Melvin Gordon, huge weeks. Dickey, your team is nice, man. I'm glad that Todd Gurley is working out better for you than he is for me. I've got solid production out of Mike Evans and Devontae Adams. I don't know if that's sustainable all year. Maybe it is. But you're going to be a force to be reckoned with in the playoffs, Dickey. Just don't listen to Chris. I know he's probably already in your ear about trades. Don't do it. Just roll with what you got. You got this. And the creme de la resistance, or whatever the fuck that phrase is. Abdullah Oblongata versus Show Me Your TDs. I fucking suck. My team less than 60 again. LeGarrette Blount, I'm about to file a missing persons report on him. Nelson Aguilar, had to start him over Adam Thielen with Bradford out. 6.9 points. Greg Olson, 1 point. Broken foot out 6 to 8 weeks. Of course, I've got David Johnson, 8 to 12 weeks. Well, I traded him, but then Lamar Miller, average at best. Amendola is out. It's going to be a brutal season for me for sure. Allen Robinson.
No, God!
At any rate, I'm going to have to make some serious moves, so if anybody wants to try to con me out of somebody good on my team, just be prepared that they probably will get injured immediately on yours. And then I've got Bobby again with solid production across the board. Gillisley's looking strong, scored another touchdown. Martavis Bryant, wow, what a replacement. 15.8 points for ODB, who is out, and now he's playing tonight, so that worked out well for me. Bobby, 2-0. Chris, 1-1 or 2-0. It's going to be a tough year for me again, but at least I've got my takedowns to make me feel better, right? So, at any rate, I guess I didn't really take down myself. I mean, my team blows. I suck. I can't read good. I'm stupid. You guys are smart. You guys are good looking. I'm not that attractive. I don't know. But I think since last season to now, I only have 2 total victories if you exclude the losers bracket from last year. So the 2008 Detroit Lions Redux, shout out to you, Logan, is in full swing again. Maybe I'll be the 2009 Detroit Lions. I don't know. But it's going to be a long season. At any rate, same time next week, Knuckleheads, and hopefully I'll have more production value for you then. Later.